Well, a big weekend ahead as this year's Olympic Games reaches the halfway point. Americans starting things off well today, picking up another gold medal just this afternoon. 6 Sports Director Jim Wogan has more now. He is joined by 3-time Olympian Hazel Clark.
Kristen, Michael Phelps won his final individual Olympic race today. The gold medal in the 100-meter butterfly. That's 17 gold medals for his career. That's an Olympic record, obviously. Phelps says he will not compete in the next Olympics in Rio. He would be 31 at that point. Joining me for more Olympics coverage, 3-time Olympian and Knoxville resident Hazel Clark. And we shift from swimming and gymnastics and head into track and field, something you got a lot of experience with. And the U.S. women in the 100 meters heading into London, coming off controversy at the U.S. trials.
Yes, a major controversy. The first time ever that there was a tie, a dead tie. They talked about doing a coin toss or a runoff to break the tie, and eventually Jennifer Tarmo had to give up her spot to Allison Felix. That was a decision she made reluctantly, and she's still saying now that she feels robbed.
And that was for third place, obviously, so yes. They head into London deciding that, but both athletes actually go to London, and there's a chance that Jennifer will compete.
Yes, she still has a chance to compete on the relay, and we're hoping that we get to see her do that. I think she deserves that. She's a very good athlete, and it was very unfortunate how things happened.
So Jennifer and Allison head to the Olympics, or over there already, obviously, waiting for the 100. They run today. I mean, the event started today, right?
Yes, yeah. And all 3 Americans qualified.
Okay.
They looked very strong, and they're saying that in practice, Jennifer and Allison are practicing handoffs, which usually means that they'll be in that race together.
All right, Carmelita Jeter, though, won the U.S. trials, and I would think she'd be the favorite, I guess. If U.S. is going to win gold, she'd be the sprinter that everyone think would do it.
I would say that normally, but Carmelita has had an up-and-down season. I kind of feel like it's a little bit wide open. She's not quite as dominant as she usually is, so we'll have to wait and see on that.
All right, men's 100. This race is wide open, and everyone wants to talk about Usain Bolt and his theatrics, I guess, but Justin Gatlin, a guy we're looking at now, the defending gold medal winner. Well, if you go back to 2004, he won the gold medal. Didn't compete in 08 because of issues with substance abuse, but after an 8-year ban that gets reduced to 4 years, he's back in the Olympics. How much a threat is a guy who ran at Tennessee going to be in this Olympics?
Well, I have to tell you, UT fans should be very proud because he is a major threat. I think he's America's best bet at beating Usain Bolt and Johan Blake. He looks really, really good. He's been having some great races, and I think he's back to his top form. He's going to really be dangerous.
Are you surprised with the layoff he had? And obviously there were some major issues there with substance abuse, and he got the ban that got reduced to 4 years. Yes. Are you surprised, though, he overcame that and he's back, not just sprinting, but sprinting at world-class standards?
I'm going to be honest, I am surprised. I thought it was almost over for him, to be honest. He had a long ban. A lot of people wrote him off, and to go through that and to come back to be kind of shunned and then go back to being the golden boy again is really amazing to me. So I'm glad to see him back on top. He served his time, and he's doing a great job. He's a great guy.
All right, we'll shift real quickly to the 400 meters, and obviously Dee Dee Trotter, one of your close friends.
Yes.
She's over there. She competed today, and she's showing off the red, white, and blue fingernails here, but how did she do today?
She did great. She won her heat in a thrilling fashion with a very strong kick at the end. That's her trademark. Mm-hmm. She looked good, and I think this year is her best that I've ever seen her out of all her Olympic Games as far as her consistency. She's been very consistent.
Aries Merritt, another UT athlete over there, 110-meter hurdles. He'll be competing next week. We'll talk more about him, but let's take a look at, you know what? You're hanging with the stars here. This is from Beijing, is that right?
Yes, we're hanging with the stars, and that's what I love about the Olympic Games. You know, everyone is really on the same level. We're all treated the same. You're walking around, no one has any airs, and we were hanging out, having a good time, and Michael was a lot of fun, so that was nice.
Phelps in the middle, in case you didn't recognize him,
yes.
And Dee Dee was on the right, and you were on the left there, right?
That's right. We call ourselves the Twin Towers, and we were sandwiching them in that picture.
All right, Hazel, good first week here. Looking forward to next week. A lot of track and field,
yes.
Plenty of other sports as we continue our coverage with the Olympics. Kristen?